All right, let's see if you know your sneaker history. In what year did the Air Jordan 1 release?
Was it 1982, 1984, 1986, or 1985? If you answered 1985, enjoy that VC.
Some of you might have answered 1984. That's actually the year that Michael Jordan wore them in a preseason game before they were ever released.
And we all know they were then banned by the NBA, so how much was the fine for wearing the Air Jordan 1 in an NBA game?
Was it $5,000, $7,000, $3,000, or $6,000?
Okay, now let's talk about a player who is attempting to make history with his game. Sacramento Kings, Keon Ellis is impressing all of us with his performance on the court, but did you know that he is also a legend at NBA 2K?
We had to find out. Yeah, Team 2K TV ran into him in the city, and he took us down. So, of course, we had to reach out.
And we caught up with him while he was home in Sacramento, and he was kind enough to join.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
White against Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Davis. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Dinwiddie outside. Now Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis slams it home.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And so it's Dallas with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Thompson against Brown. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Holiday passes to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Back to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Gafford. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. He's guarded by White. Dinwiddie, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
White against Irving. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Holiday. He had 9 points in his last time out. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Hardy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Grimes. They get it back. Tries again. It's not going to go for him.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
White can't hit. Mavericks trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grimes, the pass to Powell. Now Washington, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. 2 on the clock. Grimes. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics lead by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. To the paint. Outside White. Pass to Horford. Can't get it to fall. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Grimes. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Hardy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Goes to
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's White. a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And the call is going to be yes on an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Cada's checked in for Boston. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Washington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Washington powers it through.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more... balanced attack, or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Cada in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And becoming more and more active on the offensive glass. Brown capitalized.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And Dallas calls time here. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's a look at some stats for Kyrie Irving. right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Jason Tatum, 4th, and of course Anthony Davis.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And he gets it to go.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Davis finds Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Holiday. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holiday against Dinwiddie.
Celtics foul.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Personal foul.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Grimes comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Grimes. Launches a three. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
2 minutes.
Here's Thompson. Rebound Boston, coming off that win against the Sixers.
An incredible fourth quarter response. It showed this team's character. I mean, they stunned everyone.
Now here's Brown. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Brown. Oh my goodness!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson finds Davis. Here's Washington. The offensive rebound. And Davis slams it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, it just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
That's tipped and stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, how about Porzingis showing you some nice quickness and activity, determined to get after the steal.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Washington. Dinwiddie outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston leading by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Dinwiddie outside. Pulls it. And that's good for 2. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, what's your... And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Mavericks trail by 6. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And it's blocked by Davis. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound Boston. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Dallas. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Checking out Dallas, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Brown can't hit.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. And he's going for the... Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brown passes to White. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Kick out to Brown to end the drought. And they get it back. Here's Holiday, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Holiday's got 6.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Free throw good from Irving.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Irving. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Irving against White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Lets it go from deep. Queta tips it back in.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Offensive rebound. And it's Gafford missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
White against Irving. It's White with a drive. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from White. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Hardy, the pass to Marshall. The three from Washington. Buries it from 3. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Queta, pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 1:49 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. And that one's long. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Grimes. Lays it up and banks it in. Grimes has got his first points of the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
White, the pass to Queta. Back to White. Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a deep 3. Al pulls it in. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Grimes, the pass to Hardy. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by White. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Tatum, he's checked in for Queta. And Dallas with a change here too. Exum's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hardy. Now Washington. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
It's rebounded by Dallas. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Dallas on top, leading by a point. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, 1 shot, 1 rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals. That's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd.
Yeah, there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating as well. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two Jays, Brown at the 3, Tatum at the 4. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Dinwiddie.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Outside for Irving. 4 on the clock. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Holiday passes to Tatum, and it's all tied up.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Davis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. Irving with a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Here's Brown. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Holiday. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Brown for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Inside. The fadeaway. Again, the miss by Dallas. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Dinwiddie left side. On the take. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Now Porzingis. Check by Davis. Shot clock at 5. Fades and shoots. Porzingis misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
And Boston calls time here. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Checked in for Boston. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Now here's Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
White, the pass to Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
And with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Here's Irving. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the second of 2 is good, and that gives them a lead.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're down by 1. A minute 58 left in the game. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
He simply turned the inside into his personal workshop, getting bucket after bucket with aggressive interior offense. So you know what? When that's the case, just keep feeding him, and that's what his teammates did.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Irving, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Irving, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Holiday up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Holiday against Dinwiddie. The second effort. And the layup is up and in.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. 9-point game. Washington inside, hounded by Tatum. Irving against White to stop the run. Irving, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Brown with it. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, with you guys being...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps